Hello everybody and welcome back to Dragon Age Origins. Last time we took down the cult of Andraste and also revived our Lehman, but now we're exploring the city of Orzammar, and the lack of music at the moment is what got me really concerned.
Is it true that surfacer elves are murderers and thieves?
Oh, this is grand. The noble houses love their
Of the
luxuries,
hour.
don't they?
Questions remain as to Lord Balin's involvement in King Henry's death. Possibility of patricide scandal.
Where is the sound? I mean, there's some music. Where's the music? This is really worrying. Hello, viewers. Hope the music comes back.
News of the hour. Lord Harrimont entrenched in the
So,
past.
how is it the dwarves have a king?
Ignore that Orzammar
I thought they voted on everything, or something like that.
Hopefully the music will come back soon. I'll be back in a minute now. Anyway.
Warden, welcome. It is always a blessing for Orzammar to host your order. I am Bartak Gavorn, top advisor to our good Prince Balin. What news do you bring?
You know who I am?
It would be hard not to notice the Grey Warden and his eclectic entourage. I hear you seek the aid of Orzammar's finest.
These two obliges Orzammar to send troops to the surface.
Ah, ancient documents indeed. These were signed in the reign of Eithnar Bimo, Paragon and King. That was 16 generations ago. Now the difficulty is that the treaty only compels our king, and we are sadly lacking one of those right now.
Battling the Blight is more important than politics.
No one wishes this fight over more than Balin. But while it rages, Orzammar can spare no one to combat what may or may not be a new blight.
There's a Blight happening, I swear it.
I believe you, but what are we to do? If Balin followed his heart and sent his men to aid you, Harrimont would steal his throne. We would defeat the Blight and return to find our homeland devastated by an incompetent tyrant.
How can I convince you to help?
There might be a way. If you demonstrate to Balin that you owe Harrimont no fealty. Harrimont has engaged in a campaign of bribery and coercion to ensure that every house serves him. But if a neutral party, a stranger,
hello,
would
Bubble Tea,
approach certain
Bubble Tea
key
even.
members,
Yeah,
perhaps
I
with
thought it was you.
irrefutable evidence of Harrimont's deception.
Irrefutable evidence, which I suppose you have?
I'm certain my Lord Prince
I'm
would
really,
show his
really anxious at the moment because there's no music. There's no music. What kind of evidence?
Harrimont promised the same portion of his estate to two different Deshers, Lady Dace and Lord Hilmy. Harrimont can't possibly grant it to both of them, but they won't find out until after the vote is cast. I have copies of the promissory notes Harrimont gave each of them. Once they see those...
It's alright, it's a start, but like I said, there's no music. How do you get these promissory notes?
That's not important. If they ask, say you found them while searching the Shaper's libraries for your treaty.
Isn't there somewhere you can report him to?
Normally, the Shapers would handle this sort of accusation. They are the scholars who manage our laws, histories, and genealogies. They are the final arbiters of all disputes in Orzammar. Unfortunately, the Shaper of Memories is the most important among them, and his grandfather was Lord Harrimont's aunt's first cousin. Obviously, we cannot expect him to offer an unbiased opinion.
You'd hold a distant relative over his duty.
I guess I can't expect you surfacers to understand the importance of family in Orzammar. The Shaper is biased, and if you want Prince Balin's help, you'll have to show where your loyalties lie. Will you do it?
I'll think about this.
Don't expect this offer to last. If my prince hears you swore allegiance to his enemy, he won't be so friendly next time. I will be here if you change your mind.
I suppose we should have visited the assembly now.
in session, and to quietly.
Your mind has gone to dust if you think we would pass such a writ.
Yeah, this is a very
Our
cool
houses
series of
would go
games.
broke
We're still
without the
some
service
sound
trade.
at the moment.
The proposal is only effective until we have a king to ensure we are respected by the surfacers.
Leaving you conveniently positioned to take over all contracts. I'll see your head on a pike first.
Deshers, lords and ladies of the Assembly. I've already doubled the guard to prevent violence. Must I summon more?
Steward Bandalore, Balin's sympathizers are tying our hands with trivialities. They may as well open us to the sky.
I suggest we put the matter to a vote.
And I suggest you have a taste of my family's mace.
Enough! The Assembly is in recess until the members can regain control of their emotions.
Hello, Steward.
Stone-forsaken fools and dusters. I'm sorry. This is the Assembly of the Clans. Only Deshers and occasional guests of state are allowed in.
Do you recognize the Grey Warden?
Forgive me. I am so exhausted. I completely forgot about the message from the gate guard. Welcome to Orzammar, Warden. I hope you can forgive our unrest. The loss of our king has hit us hard. Respect for your role is great, but you won't receive a proper hearing until we have a king on the throne.
A Blight's coming.
Troubling, but it will still seem distant compared to the empty throne. The Assembly is blind to all else.
Does it seem not care that the world is about to end?
This is their world, and it ended when Endron died.
Is there a way I can break the stalemate?
I must admit, Warden, I am at a loss myself. It lies with Prince Balin or Lord Harrowmont, and they are slow to trust anyone in these uncertain times. Dulin Ferendrin, Harrowmont's man, can be found at the Harrowmont estate. Vartag Gavorn, Prince Balin's second, is often here in the Assembly.
We just spoke to
I only
Vartag.
wish there was more I could do for you.
I guess we have to go talk to, Hamilton Estate. But first, I think we should also explore the secret. Oh, hello?
I heard there was a Grey Warden here. I am Dulin Ferender, second to Lord Harrowmont, King Endrin's own choice as successor. Word is spreading that the surface may suffer a blight. It is shameful we are not in a better position to help.
I have treaties obliging Orzammar to aid against the blight.
That may be, and that is a terrible risk for the surface. But even if the world would end tomorrow, Lord Harrowmont cannot ignore Balin today. He cannot afford to trust anyone of unproven loyalties.
Vartag wants me to dispatch how much reputation.
I see. Well, it hardly increases my confidence to hear that you went to him first. I assume you refused?
I'm looking for a better offer.
If you want Lord Harrowmont's assistance, first you'll have to prove he can trust you.
What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? Denounce Balin publicly?
If you wish to show you have no loyalty to Balin, then work against him in Harrowmont's name. Balin is hosting a proving today, supposedly to honor his father's memory. The Deshers take it very seriously, and unfortunately, Balin found some way to blackmail or intimidate House Harrowmont's best fighters into stepping down.
So do you want me to find out why your fighters dropped out?
That would be enlightening. Though I hope you won't pry too deeply into things they don't wish revealed. If you wish to show your loyalty, enter the proving as his lordship's champion. With your order's reputation, I've no doubt the ancestors would favor your arm. Balin would never work with anyone who humiliated him in that way. Harrowmont would have no fear of meeting with you then.
I don't want to start picking sides.
But I'm afraid your only choice is to wait until there's a winner. Lord Harrowmont cannot risk his life working with someone of unproven loyalties. If you change your mind, let me know. The proving is this afternoon, and Lord Harrowmont could certainly use you on his side.
Let's go explore the safe, see if there's any ideas. Any other quests I can do. I think I've got some other quests I can do in... Oh god, what's it called now? Orzammar. It's very good that I forgot the name of the area. Anyway,
Thief! Who would dare take from the memories? Warden, I'm outraged. A thief in the Shapered. What have we been reduced to?
I've got a rough idea, but I'm going to explore my options. Did you get a good look at him?
I did. He was bald, with the most garish brand across his head. Almost like he took pride in being castless. Imagine. He's probably in the slums somewhere. As if he'd find a buyer for a stolen tome in Dust Town. They couldn't know the value.
Excuse me, I can't chat.
Yeah, this is where the dwarves store all the history and stuff like that, and the religious knowledge.
Oh, pardon me.
For the rest of their
I was looking for a
ancestors.
particular volume. Not that I could really help. I don't know the libraries very well. I'm just doing some research.
What kind of research?
I was looking for something about the Orton Tig. It was lost during the last blight, and there aren't many records left. They were a noble house once, descended from the Paragon Orton, who composed the grand epic of the Seven Brothers and the Ortonic Symphony. My mother's family believes they were descended from Kalana Orton, who was training in Orzammar when the Tig fell. I'm even named for the house, Orta. Unfortunately, any records would be buried in the Tig's ruins, somewhere in the deep roads.
I'm a Grey Warden, I'm not afraid of the deep roads.
A Grey Warden? Mother always said that if anyone could find the Tig, it was the Wardens. I hear Prince Balin and Lord Harrimont have both been sending out small teams these days. Yes, if you can find the Tig in any records, that could do it. That could prove I'm a noble. If you could, maybe now that you're looking, it's almost too much to hope.
Shh. Doing very important work.
So rude.
I hope you find what you're looking for.
Just general information and just level up. Ah, chest.
It is done.
Oh, I know who will like that book. Think about gifts. You always end up with someone who likes them.
Oh, marvelous.
Oh, she's maxed out anyway, so. Oh well, but still good to give it to her. Anyway, let's go to the Saper.
When I last walked this hall, Endrin was king and Orzammar was in peace. The memories often speak of the swiftness with which change overtakes us. But it is different to see it firsthand. I apologize, Warden. I should not burden a stranger with such thoughts. I am Zebor, the Shaper of Memories.
How do you know who I am?
The Grey Warden's visit has been recorded in the memories, along with all who accompany you.
Let's talk about Orzammar, Lord Saper.
Ask, and I shall do my best to answer.
What's the difference between an ancestor and a paragon?
All dwarves who die return to the stone as ancestors, to guide their families forever. But only one every few generations rises to paragon. A paragon is a dwarf whose accomplishments change Orzammar so much that the Assembly recognizes they've been born blessed. They are venerated as living ancestors and found a new noble house forever bearing their name.
Are there any paragons in Orzammar now?
There is one paragon of this generation, a woman named Branka. She was born a smith, but her inventions caught the Assembly's eye. Before she had seen 20 years, she created a smokeless coal. It could burn in a cave without vents and no one would choke from it. It earned her paragon status.
Where's Branka now?
She went into the deep roads 2 years ago seeking out secrets of the ancient smiths. She never returned.
Tell me some of Orzammar's history, so I want to
were
my
a
camera. I
great
think I've got
empire
not a lot of
once.
headroom.
Outnumbering even humans and elves. We traded with your Tevinter Imperium, and our land stretched as far in the deep roads as theirs did above. Kal Sharok was capital then.
Let me see if that
We
looks
lost too
better
many
now.
battles. We lost our golems.
I think I've got too much
We
headroom
lost our
now.
territory. Now the Empire is simply ruined tunnels filled with darkspawn.
Where's Castle Rock?
At the other side of the old Empire. During the last Blight, the kings of Orzammar knew they couldn't hold everything. They sealed the deep roads, abandoning everyone still trapped in far-flung settlements. It was the only way to survive. Kal Sharok is the only other city to outlast the Blight. We only rediscovered them recently, and they still haven't forgiven us.
How do you lose your golems?
The Paragon Caridin, a smith of unsurpassed genius, invented the golems. For years they were our weapon against the Darkspawn. One golem is worth a dozen dwarves in battle, but Caridin's Tig is far into the deep roads. When it fell, we lost his secret to creating golems. There are books about it along these walls if you would read more.
Golems like this?
Yes. We have only a few dozen left in Orzammar, and I do not recognize this one. Where did you find it? Every golem is precious to us. We'd pay a good sum for a new find.
I'd sooner jump into a pit of lava.
Unfortunate. Was there anything else? I must tell the rest of the Shaperate about this discovery.
I skipped it.
Kal Sharok is the only other city to out... The one golem is worth a dozen. When it fell, we lost his secret to creating golems.
What's the Tig?
They are to us what a colony is to surfacers.
Enough. Oh, that's my first
Please, speak your mind.
I would like your permission to open a chantry here.
That is an odd request. Especially for one so new to our city.
I come on behalf of Brother Burkle, a cleric of Redcliffe.
I thought so. This is not the first time he's made this plea. My answer to Brother Burkle hasn't changed. So I ask you the same. On what basis would you have me insult the ancestors and overturn 2,000 years of tradition?
The chantry's charities could greatly aid Orzammar.
What sort of charities do you mean?
To provide work for the castless.
I am not certain this is in Orzammar's best interests. Our castes have served us well, but it's possible this service could benefit our people. Very well, he may hold a prayer meeting as he requested, if not build a new temple to his god. At least the words would come from one of our own. Now, is there anything more?
No more. It's time
I
for
will
me to
record
go.
this conversation in the memories. I hope I do not come to regret it.
I don't think you will. I don't see why you would regret this. Anyway, let's go head to the Proven. Don't double press as well. Keep doing the wrong button.
Grey Warden arrives in Orzammar, most likely to pay respect to the rightful...
Look, Lady Dace.
This has dragged on too long. It's an insult to King Endrin's memory.
Oh, I guess I've got to just go talk back to Grimly himself. Yes, it is. I better go back and find Or do I just lie and say I'm doing it to both and then decide?
I hope you're not wasting my time with more dithering. The choice I gave you was clear. If you want Balin to support you in your surface war, you'll have to help him take the throne.
I'll do whatever I need to.
Excellent. I have the promissory notes right here. Just take them to Lady Dace and Lord Helmy, and show them Harrimont is not as honest as he claims. Lady Dace doesn't leave the quarter much. But Lord Helmy's adventurous, likes to spend his time at tapsters in the Commons. Remember, don't tell them you got these papers from me. You learned of them and drew your own conclusions.
Okay. Bit sus. He didn't learn this from me. Like, I don't know how I feel about being told that.
News of the hour. Support Lord Harriman at your own peril.
Hello, ladies.
What do you want? Ah, I suppose you're the Grey Warden everyone's talking about.
Yes, I'm Darian.
It's fascinating the surface has an entire order dedicated to fighting darkspawn. Down here, that's just what fighting means. But I'm sure it's more difficult on the surface. It must be much harder to find them.
Are you Lady Dace?
I am. And what business would you have with me?
I hear you'll be voting on the next king.
Now, is that an attempt to cozen me into revealing my choice, or are you simply making small talk? It's so hard to tell with you surface types. You're all so charmingly direct and artless.
I know you didn't answer my question.
Yes, I am a member of the Assembly, a Desher. I will be one of 80 nobles of purest blood to pick our sovereign king. If you're asking me where my vote lies, I'm forbidden to tell until the stones are cast.
You might want to look at these papers.
Well, this isn't exactly a surface broadsheet. Where did you get these? Never mind. It is true enough, but there's nothing I can do about it. This deal was made on behalf of our entire house. Only my father can revoke it.
Where is he? I'll bring him to him.
He is leading a deep roads expedition, trying to secure an ancient tide. It's unlikely he'll be back before the election, but perhaps this vote is important enough for you to brave the tunnels to tell him? The Dace family would be in your debt.
How will I know where to find your
He
father?
was searching an old Idukan site. He left me with this map, in case his expedition never returned. I'll give you a pass as well. Usually, no one is allowed past the front lines. Does that mean you'll go?
Yes, I'll leave right now.
So Balin's victory means enough for you to risk your life. How interesting.
Raise your voice in support of Lord Harriman.
You hit the wrong buttons again. Do I have...
Of Orzammar and our future savior.
Just finish the state. I'll have a quick look around Harmont Estate.
Welcome to Lord Harriman's estate.
These are the personal apartments of High General Lord Harriman. No visitors.
Ah, charming.
You must be under great strain with the light on the land.
Finished. Now what do you want? Done. Anything
little
else?
elf and his sticky fingers. Yeah, and also, if you're wondering, Bumble, this is a different. This is not the
Lord Harriman
like.
cannot
I know we
trust you
spoke
with proving,
before
but he
in real
welcomes
life
a good
about
faith gesture.
the fanfic we're working on. This is a different storyline. What did we ask you to do again?
Balin is hosting a proving tournament to honor his father's memory, but he somehow scared off most of Lord Harriman's fighters. If you can enter as Harriman's champion, you would prove your dedication well.
Provings, tell me about them.
Provings are how our ancestors show their judgment, pitting body against body in a ring of scared stone. Everyone in Orzammar accepts that judgment.
He's fighting for Balin today.
The usual. A couple of Idukans, some Gavorns. He has many men lined up, but not all of them are top-ranking. Piotin Idukan and Wojciech Ivo are his best. They're both unpredictable, and some of the best fighters Orzammar has seen.
How do you know Lord Harriman?
I served under General Harriman for 3 years. Under his command, every dwarven life is important. He would not waste even a single soldier. He is the king Orzammar needs, especially in a blight. Balin would call any fight a victory so long as he remains standing.
What else are you doing?
Balin is hosting a proving tournament to honor his father's memory. But he somehow scared off most of Lord Harrimon's fighters. If you can enter as Harrimon's champion, you would prove your dedication well.
I don't pretty much see why they were to
Excellent. The arena is located off the Commons. Talk to the Proving Master and tell him you're entering Lord Harrimon's roster. The key fighters we lost were Guidon and Beisel. You can look for them in the fighters' preparation chambers behind the ring. And be sure it's before the fights begin. After the first bout, no one may change the roster. If you need to find me again, I will wait in the Tapster's Tavern off the Commons. There is no better place to hear gossip. Perhaps even word of your victory.
Ooh.
Done now. Are you happy?
Anything left stealing? No. Damn it! I want to pen and ink some stuff, but nope. Nothing to steal. Yeah, like I said, this is a different canon from the fanfic one. Because this one is building up to when Dragon Age 4 comes out.
You have come at a difficult time.
2 years tomorrow. Ooh. By all the holy sodding ancestors, how can you people just ignore that?
Bronca didn't go alone, Ogren. She took the whole house, everybody but you. So just get over to Tapster's and drown yourself already. You know as well as I do that's how this always ends.
You think I'm afraid of some cub warrior who's barely off the teach? Ha!
You lift a weapon or attack a single citizen in Orzammar, and you're stripped of your caste and exiled. Even you can't have forgotten that. Get out of here before I call a guardsman.
Wait! Rough guy, come here! Come here, I'm gonna talk to you. Damn it. So rude, he won't let me talk to him.
So, I've been hearing rumors that a certain wine merchant is falling behind on his payments.
I can't imagine what you mean. I pay my expenses.
What about the expenses your good friend Jarvia incurs when providing your protection? It's not easy ensuring nothing bad happens, that no one decides to just burn everything in your store.
My store! Please, I don't have much. Business is good. People are scared. Tell Jarvia I'll get her money.
Jarvia is not happy with your promises, old man. Now let's go inside and see what you've been holding back.
Oh god, they're gonna lock the door behind them, aren't they? Oh no, they didn't. Maybe I should wait until they're done. I'll quickly go talk to, I keep hitting the wrong buttons too. Let me go talk to Burkle. Hello, Brother Burkle.
Andraste teaches that patience is the child of wisdom, but I'm eager to hear if you've seen the Shaper.
He's agreed to let you hold a prayer meeting.
Oh, praise the Maker! You truly walk in the light, friend. I already found a convert among the merchants who offered his shop as a temporary chantry. It's just by the Tapsters. Please, come to our first service.
Basically, the chantry is kind of like this world's equivalent of the church. Didn't I say there's a little thing in Dust Town I need to do? Nope. Check Dust Town.
I see enemies in
There's
it.
a rich one.
Funny, get on it. Can I get you a ladder? You can get off. All right. Now it's better than later. Got it. Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? I'll get on it. Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Bloody low life attacking me. Hello, who are you?
Who are you? You don't look like any guardsman I ever saw, and that's not much of a uniform.
I'm Darren, a Grey Warden.
Oh, you looking for a chance to bring in some coin? Could be I have that opportunity. Especially for someone with a few connections above ground.
I have to hear what you're asking.
Human kings, you know. They make these ridiculous laws. Like about who gets to buy and sell lyrium, the sacred gift the stone provides us to show her love. No law should regulate that. The laws are meant to keep mages away from the stuff, so there's always buyers in the Circle Tower. I got one man named Godwin. He's expecting a delivery of a stone's weight. You want an investment opportunity? I could see fit to, say, sell you that lyrium instead, at the reasonable price of 50 sovereigns. You can keep it, or, since you can travel freely from here, sell it to Godwin, who you know is buying. And if you bring back his return order, I could pay you, say, 20 sovereigns as a finder's fee.
It must be dangerous you're paying that.
More so for someone like you, I guess. Most dwarves born down here have a natural immunity. Other races, there are problems if they spend too long with the ore. The real issue is that lyrium's valuable. It's only found down here, and human mages can't work without it.
I don't have that kind
As
of
long
money.
as you keep your eyes down and your mouth shut, we've got no further business.
Shit. How much money am I low?
What do you want, Warden? You're out of your element down here.
I'm looking for thief who dared to steal from the safe.
Is that so? What makes you think anyone here would turn me, I mean this person in? You've walked into a sodding fight, Warden, and I've already passed your stupid tome along. Too bad for you.
Now it's better than later.
Oh, you idiot.
Your clothes are so fancy. Did you get them topside?
I'm Darian, pleased to meet you.
My ma'am used to say they don't got no stone to protect them topside. If I go up there, I'm gonna fall into the sky.
No, that doesn't happen.
Yes. When my dad left, he never came back. Who's to say he didn't fall up, eh?
Let's go now.
Don't fall into the sky when you go back up there. Yes?
Oh, it's I've got the right stuff to interact.
Spare a bit for the needy? Please, it's not for me, it's for my child.
Hold on.
Have you a coin to spare, my lord? It's for my son. He's sick. He hasn't any clean clothes to wear or anything to eat today. Neither have I.
Why doesn't your father's son help you?
A question I ask every day. He was eager enough for a daughter who would bring him into the mining caste. But since the boy was born, I've not seen nose or heel of the lout.
And me alone on the street, forbidden to return to my family unless I... But no, I can't bear to even think of it.
You seem upset. Is there any way I can help?
I wish there were. My name is Erlinda. I wasn't always like this. I was born to a mining caste family. We weren't wealthy, but I never went hungry before. Now it's all gone, and it's my own fault. Ancestors curse me, but there's nothing I can do to set it right.
What happened?
I fell in love. He seemed so exotic, you know? Tough and smart, and never had to bow his head to anyone. He was casteless. And I know he was just trying to father a higher caste child so he could petition for status. But our child was a son, casteless like his father. My parents disowned me and stripped my caste from me. Unless I agree to abandon the child in the deep roads and pretend I never bore him.
That's funny. That's horrible.
I cannot abandon my baby. The Shapers teach that only children of true lineage exist, not those born casteless. But they never carried a child. He cries like any other infant, and smiles when he's warm and full. I can't kill him because of an accident of birth, an accident I forced on him.
I reckon you found?
You would do that? But why?
Don't look a gift warden in the mouth.
Then I cannot offer enough gratitude. But I warn you, my father is a stiff-necked man. His name is Ordell, and he's usually at Tapster's in the evening. I do not think he will listen to you. But I will wait anxiously to see if you can do what you promise.
I'll do my best. No child to be forced to suffer. Just because, Oh. I was double checking something. Not quite yet. I've got one more to find. So I have probably sent some of you guys' eyes all like, ooh. Anyway. Let's go to Tapster's. Oh, the chantry's open as well. Let's go check the chantry out.
Brother Burkle is such a generous man.
Isn't it wonderful that the chant is being spread here in Orzammar?
Welcome to what will soon be Orzammar's first chantry. The chant of light will reach all corners of the world. We will never forget who made this possible.
Good, I put a plug on the door.
I will, see what I can do.
I hope he doesn't realize I'm being serious. Well, I mean, I don't think I'm being serious. Dear. Anyway, let's go to Tapster's.
I'll trust Vala, stranger. You must be the Grey Warden we heard about. Welcome to Tapster's. I'm Cora, your hostess. How may I serve you?
I'm looking for someone.
Maybe I can help.
I'm looking for a man named Ordell.
He's the one in the corner, still dusty from the mines. Don't expect him to be chatty. Did you need something else, Warden?
I'm looking for someone.
Maybe I can help.
I thought Ogwen might be here.
He should be by the trash barrel. Easy to spot. Everyone gives him a wide berth. Did you need something else, Warden?
I'll see about the city.
So you come to Tapster's? I guess you're not asking for anything official, or you'd be at the Shaperate. But I can certainly give you a mole's eye view.
Is there any places I should see whilst I'm here?
The nobles stay upstairs, except when they're slumming. You'll find the assembly there, the palace, the Shaperate, and plenty of estates. Down from here is just Dust Town or the mines, so my recommendation is avoid. It's not part of the city, just some old tunnels where the casteless build their nests. No one goes there if they can help it. But if you want fun, your best bet is the Proving.
What's the Proving?
It's a chance for all the best fighters in Orzammar to test their skills. There's a tournament today. Arenas between here and the Diamond Quarter.
I like a drink.
With 52 types of ale, 17 types of mead, and a dozen imported wines, we should be able to serve your needs. What do you have?
I like some mead.
I have an award-winning honey mead. Surface Family ships it down here every month. Only 1.5 silvers a mug.
Sold.
1 honey mead coming right up. Vartag Gavorn certainly owes Prince Balin. From a minor house to a prince's right-hand man. He'd do anything Balin asked him. Well, I have other customers to see too. If you need anything else, just call me over.
Okay then, let's go find these people I'm looking for. Oh, there's Order. There's Order.
What are you looking at, stranger?
Are you Order?
I could be. What business is it of yours?
I met your daughter.
I have no daughter. Could be you met a castless whore claiming she was once mine.
What kind of monster flesh sells out on the street?
Oh, I'm the monster, not the castless wretch that filled my daughter with his brat. I've got a family and a reputation to protect. I'm not letting one stupid girl drag us all down.
But if we don't take Zelinda back, she'll die.
What? You think she'd die just to keep that thing? She knows what she has to do to come home. I never wanted her gone. Just the little cur. Can't she see she'd have a better life if she got rid of it?
He's a baby, not a cur, and she loves him.
Look, just tell her... We never meant to hurt her. It just seemed best that... Oh, just tell her to come home. Her mother and I are waiting for her.
They're everywhere! I can't take it!
You okay, sir?
What? Get away!
Oh, I don't know.
You'll change like the rest! Monsters hidden in all my friends!
What are you talking about?
They follow you. Once you are in the story, they possess your friends and follow. See? I found copies. All from the same pen, and older than the ones in song. Dormant my ass. Take them. I want out. I won't disappear chasing a lie. I won't.
What's that about?
Told him I don't understand.
Hello, Ogden.
What do you want? Hey, I heard about you. Grey Warden, coming from the surface. Great crisis in the world. People are saying how you've thrown yourself on Harrowmont's wagon train. I figured you'd be the one, you know, who could help me find Branka. But I guess you're just like all the rest.
My only concern is raising allies against the Blight.
You don't need a king to face a blight. You need a paragon. The Assembly elects them, but they're higher than the Assembly. They become nobles, but they're more than anyone born to a house. They're what every dwarf with a spine not made of soap dreams of being.
And this Branka's one of them?
City's only living paragon, and she's been lost in the deep roads for 2 years. 2 years, and no one's raised a bleeding army to go look for her. What's it matter to you, huh? You trying to find out her secrets? That what Harrowmont sent you here for? I know he's been poking around, trying to find things out about her, what she was looking for. Won't tell me spit, though. He wants it for himself, right? A little blessing from the Ancients' technology, and he's assured the throne. Is that it?
What are you talking about? What technology?
You are looking for it. Of course, that's all anyone cares about. Well, sod off and sod your mother, too. I need a bleeding drink. You keep on your errands. Until your boss really commits to looking, you're getting nothing but smoke out of old Ogren. Sod off, Duster.
Thanks. Oh, hello, Lord Helmy.
Lord Dennick Helmy, honored Desher of the Orzammar Assembly, and terrible disappointment to my esteemed mother, who doesn't like me spending time in taverns. You understand what I'm saying, right? On the surface, there are no castes, and it works fine. Am I right, Warden?
Most humans treat my people like you're castless.
But there are those like you who see this with concern, no? Well, I've taken the time to actually talk to the other castes. You know, most smiths and tavern keeps would make decent deshers if we gave them a chance and a seat in the assembly. Orzammar are so mired in tradition, no one bothers asking if the casts are even necessary.
How does this caste system work anyway?
Badly. Oh, you're serious? Well, it's simple, I guess. The king and elected deshers of the assembly are at the top. Then it's the nobles. Then the warriors and all the craftsmen. At the bottom are servants. The casteless and criminals are below even that. Your caste is determined by that of your same-sex parent. And that's where you stay your whole life, whatever your skill.
Oh, thanks for the follow, Ian. So you get to vote on the next king?
Me and 79 other fine, upstanding examples of how someone who's born into every privilege inevitably wants more. They're not fond of my views on equality.
Who are you voting for?
I doubt either candidate has been outside the Diamond Quarter in his life. But Lord Harrowmont seems a bit more forgiving. Prince Balin's brilliant, I'll give him that, and subtle as sin. But I don't think anything in Orzammar matters more to him than winning.
I have news. Harrowmont is double dealing you and Lady Dace.
Oh, well, I'd ask for proof, or why you care, but frankly, I'm so tired of it I'm not even surprised anymore. I don't even want the land, but my house would kill me if I turned it down. Responsibilities, you know. Now I'll have to go through the whole process of rejecting the deal. And they'll both have to try something else. And I thought it was going to be a nice day.
Sure to be bad news.
You're just doing what you think is right. I'll have to inform Mother that Lord Harrowmont hasn't bought our vote after all.
Alright, let's get to the proving.
Alistair, what's this?
It's a sock?
It's a filthy sock. How did it find its way to my bedroll?
Maybe it likes you. Socks are sneaky like that. Anyway, it's not mine.
It has your name stitched on it.
Oh, part of Templar training back at the Chantry, the men were always getting their socks mixed up. Anyway, sorry about that. I'll take it from you right now. One of my socks is feeling a little damp anyway. A change would be nice.
You're going to put it on? It's filthy.
And dry. We're not exactly traveling in the lap of luxury here.
What hideous habits you've picked up.
Typical Alistair, he's such a himbo.
Don't.
Watch for Piotr Naidukin. He's won the squad combat 4 years running. He has 11 decapitations so far. He needs just 3 more for the one-season record.
I guess what's to proving a lot then?
Front row seats at every grand proving since my father took me on his shoulders. Name's Varric. I got a controlling interest in a mine off the old Rooston Tig. But my backers know not to hand me a pick any day there's blood on the stone, if you know what I mean.
So the proving's the tournament?
Sure. Like King Endrin was just a noble. A proving is a sacred art. Any dispute brought to the proving ground is settled by the ancestors' decision, and no one can protest it.
What are the rules?
They change from round to round. Sometimes it's bare hands, sometimes weapons, sometimes pairs or squads. It's announced when the fight begins. That's about all the warning anyone gets.
You fought one?
Me? Are you out of your mind? I'm a miner, not a warrior.
Oh, that's nice.
I'm telling you, Piotr will take the prize. You can put gold on it.
Ah, Basil.
Look, I already told the Proving Master I withdrew. Do you have to keep harassing me?
What are you talking about?
That sounded genuine. If you weren't looking for me, do me a favor and pretend I never said anything.
Who do you think I'm working for?
So I take it you weren't sent here to find out if I withdrew from the proving. In that case, never mind.
So what happens? I could help you.
Look, it's just when I was younger, I had a thing with this Idukan girl, Revelka. Lesser cousin, nowhere near the throne. Her family wanted her marrying up, so they matched her with a BMO. But we didn't exactly stop seeing each other.
So you're afraid your affair will be exposed?
She's married to a prominent Desher's heir. We should have stopped a long time ago, but I love her. Do you know what that's like? Now Balin found out, and I can't even help my cousin for fear he'll tell her husband.
What evidence does Balin have?
They have letters. Love letters Revelka wrote me. If they were made public, she'd be disgraced. Her husband would cast her aside, and I would be lucky to be allowed to die in a duel.
Did Balin threaten him, you sure?
No. One of his fighters, a woman named Miyaja. She's the one who threatened to expose me.
Would you fight again if your secret was safe?
There's no way to guarantee that. I appreciate the thought, but they really have me over a shaft here.
I can get those letters back.
You do that? I don't know how to thank you. I know it's my own fault, but I'd have married her if I could. If you can make sure that evidence doesn't get out, I'd be happy to fight in the proving. But you need to find them quickly. Registration's closed once the first
fair
bout
enough.
starts.
Yeah, like I said, you can always catch the highlights, the archives on my YouTube, which is the same Nerdyverse on IO, but it's a spaces system. The spaces in between the on and the IO. Anyway, I hope you have a nice day. Hope to see you again soon, Bumble.
We are not alone.
Really not alone.
So you can get off my back? That's it! Got it.
Good bear.
This deal was all their making, Warden. Technically, I haven't done anything wrong. We have no business. Unless you want to make a few coins. Not that I'm suggesting anything, but you're holding the prize now.
You don't care who you get this sacred tome from?
I have a collector in mind. Who actually sells the item doesn't matter. It's your call. As always, I let people make their own decisions.
I'll just shut you down hard.
Yes, well, I'll keep my nose clean until you're long gone. How about that? I'm just a businessman. I merely exploit opportunities. I won't get in your way.
Hey, hat. Greetings, I'm Darren of the Grey Wardens.
Don't take it personally. Hanashan's a member of the Silent Sisters. She doesn't talk to anyone.
Who are you?
I am Ferindin. I serve as Hanashan's trainer and translator. As a Silent Sister, Hanashan cut out her tongue like the ancient paragon Astith the Grey. As you might imagine, she requires my services for more mundane tasks.
Whose side are you two on?
The Silent Sisters support the sitting king. They are loyal servants to the Idukans.
Then may you both effort triumph.
May the ancestors choose their champion wisely.
You looking at something? Get out of here!
No, I go to it from that one.
You new in the fights? I don't remember seeing you before.
You don't get out much. I'm Darien of the Grey Wardens.
It's a pleasure. Sorry it can't be longer.
Oh.
Name's Guidon, and I just tendered my resignation. Somehow I don't think the ancestors will favor me today.
Why did you resign?
It's not so much what happened, as what's going to. I heard from a reliable source Lord Harriman's already given up the throne. Balin called this whole proving to let his lordship save face when he concedes.
That's ridiculous. Harriman isn't conceding.
And where did you hear this that's more reliable than a member of the Assembly?
Doolin and I'm rallying honorable fighters for Harriman.
I suppose there's nothing his lordship would do without consulting Doolin. He's always been his top man. Maybe you're right. I'm just a warrior. I've always tried to stay out of these noble politics. If I find out this whole thing was some flunky of Balin's lying to me for his own gain, I'll...
Go with big for Harriman?
Maybe I will at that.
So I was just sorting out something very quickly. I'll do it that one. I want to send someone's the YouTube in my chat, but I'll do that when I'm done.
Do not disturb me. I must meditate before my fight.
I can't wait to see Fiona fight again.
Ooh, the key to the city, that would be handy to have. Right.
Go away. I don't talk to admirers until Guards, remove this intruder.
Wow, these people are polite.
This area is off limits. Combatants only.
I hear you've been threatening how much
Is that an
fighters.
accusation? It's illegal to threaten proving fighters outside the ring.
Not helping them keep their dirty secrets, though. That's another story.
It's a promo, shouldn't interfere.
You haven't been here long. You'll learn soon enough. Nothing in Orzammar is private.
As long as someone can find out.
Come on, Luke John. We have a fight to prepare for.
You prepare. Or the still shit then.
That about wraps it up. Done now. Are you happy?
The proving's almost starting. I should leave if you haven't found anything.
How much are those letters worth to you?
You have them? If you can keep those letters from the public eye, I would gladly gift you with a finder's fee. Say, 10 sovereigns?
That'll do nicely.
Here you are. Now pardon me, there's little time left to rejoin the proving. Thank you again, friend.
Oh, I don't think I'm gonna end the proving. Actually, there is another room there I might have to pop and see. I don't know, I found in the deep trace does sound very fun.
Fine to see you here, Warden. A number of people have told me they hope to see you in the provings. It's a rare opportunity to fight against someone so exotically trained. In fact, a few were hoping you'd take part in some informal action.
Informal, you mean illegal?
Assembly restricted, not illegal. All that ritual lets nobles rationalize it's not a blood sport. They don't like commoners using the arena for petty squabbles. Some of us prefer an honest spectacle. And sometimes someone needs a good beating, and all that talking gets in the way.
Okay, what? Never mind.
Say the word and I'll line up a team from one of the younger houses. They don't often get a chance to test themselves in the provings. They're a hungry bunch who employ unusual tactics. Understand that there's no concern for fairness here. Your battles will be hard won.
So have a team battle.
We've got some young fighters ready to go. This will be difficult, I assure you.
Something is coming. All right.
Boom!
Good job, Warden. You've earned a portion of the receipts. Let me know if you want to go again.
So who are we facing? What do I get for it?
The younger houses are interested in unorthodox tactics. Many hire mercenaries to augment traditional strengths. Anything goes is a fair description. We give small payouts, maybe a bonus from time to time, but this isn't about money. It's about skill and the chance to show it.
So not team battle.
We've got some young fighters ready to go. This will be difficult, I assure you.
Don't look now, but more enemies are ahead.
Now it's better than later. All right. Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? Got it. Now it's better than later.
Boom!
Good job, Warden. You've earned a portion of the receipts. Let me know if you want to go again.
Who are we facing? What do I get for it?
The younger houses are interested in unorthodox. We give small payouts.
Who are we
We've
team
got
battle?
some young fighters.
All right. Got it. You can get off my back. Now it's better than later. That's right, come on! Got it.
Good job, Warden. You've earned a portion of the receipts. Let me know if you want to go again.
So another team battle.
We've got some young fighters ready to go. This will be difficult, I assure you.
All right.
You say that.
The ladder, so you can
I have never been. Oh,
now it's
okay.
better than later. Get out. All right. Now it's better than later. You can get off my back. All right. I'll get on you.
Don't die!
You've taught our fighters some valuable lessons. It will take some time before they are ready to challenge you again. Take this, with my thanks.
Let's get out of here now, shall we? Got Tug want to go explore.
So, tell me, you have any children, grandchildren, I don't know, great-grandchildren?
What would make you think I have any children at all? You have to know I've spent most of my life in the circle of magi.
You just seem like the grandmotherly type to me, I don't know.
I suppose I'll take that as a comment on my demeanor and not my age.
Mages aren't forbidden to marry or anything, are they? It's not such an outlandish question.
Isn't it? What sort of man would marry a mage, do you think?
Well, how about another mage? There are just as many men as there are women within the circle, as I recall.
That sort of union is not encouraged. Although that does not stop us from seeking out each other's company from time to time.
All right. Suddenly you don't seem quite so grandmotherly to me anymore.
Good. I would hope not.
What's this? An elf? I'm sorry, but I cannot allow you past the front lines without Adesh's permission. And I've heard nothing of any new patrols scheduled to leave today.
I'm on business for Balin. I have to find Lord Dave.
I see you have his daughter's seal, so I will not stop you. But be careful. Just because the beasts have pulled back from Orzammar doesn't mean there are any fewer in the deep roads. Either we finally have the edge, which I doubt, or the beasts are building up numbers for the next attack.
What do you know if Pab's gone
What
blanco?
anyone knows? She went out there with her entire house and she's never coming back.
You don't think maybe she's still there, Commander? She is a paragon, after all.
And now she's an ancestor. No one lasts 2 years in the tunnels.
Are darkspawn in danger in these tunnels?
Of course not. Down here, you're bound to run into giant spiders, deep stalkers, and other vermin.
Deep stalkers?
Ugly beasts they are. Walk on 2 legs, but they have the head of a worm and hunt in packs. Watch out. They're not afraid to take on a group their own size.
They know dwarf
A few outposts. Legion of the Dead, mostly. Fools that they are. Some scavenger types, too.
Legion of the Dead?
It's an independent company of soldiers. They accept no command but their own. Anyone who can bear arms can join, no matter his crimes, or sanity. They hold a funeral when they join, and swear their only goal is a glorious death.
I should go.
Best of luck.
Let's get to our Duke and Tige! Excuse me, I'm so sorry. Keep making the same mistakes. I understand there's no music today. Oh, it's blocked off anyway. I'm stupid. I'm not stupid, I just didn't realise. Anyway, let's go. I don't know what my brain actually goes to. Oh, I've done something wrong. It clearly must read I'm an idiot.
Is there something better we could be doing?
Come back.
Things, perhaps? Got it. Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? Now's better. All right. Got it. Die already! On your guard, Rich! All right.
Remind me after I'm done here to go for a shop and sell any crappy stuff. Oh, some factor stone. Big mushrooms. Some elves might appreciate that. It's a bit quiet for being my year anniversary, but oh well. I don't really do these things for like fame or trying to make money out of it because I enjoy streaming and people come in and chat. People come in and chat. They don't. I put them on YouTube as well so people want to catch up with them and stuff.
Watch in horror as I rip you apart! Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? Now's better than later. I'll get on it. All right. Now it's better than later. Let's see some blood! I'll get on it. Throw it a little over your head. You got it. Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? I'll get on it. All right.
Good job, guys. A black runestone. I know someone who likes his runestones. My Highness?
Is that for me?
Well, Your Highness? Yeah, tongue tied. Like.
It is done.
I can't remember which ways are dead ends and which ones are not. I think this way is this way a dead end? I'll double check. If this way's not a dead end, I'll sit back. Yeah, definitely this way's a dead end actually. I hate it when you're not sure. You want to try and explore every single inch of these areas. Lovely, got a bag of... What the heck was that, game?
Now's better than later. You'll get no mercy from me! Got it. Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? Now's better than later. No chance at all. All right. I'll get on it. Now's better than later.
Take that! Dogs want some gum.
All right.
Death to all pigeon!
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Must have victory.
Now better than later. All right. This'll be fun! Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
I think that was going might be the dead end after all. Not, yeah. Ugh, bloody brain. Yeah, part of the reason why I bought Sal here because Sal is a golem, which is a woman made creation.
Now's better than later. I'll get on it. I'm sorry, am I too quick for you? Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? All right. Now's better than later. Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Let us end this.
Now it's better than later. I'll get on it. Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? Done. Anything else? Got it. Now it's better than later. You're gonna regret it. All right. Now it's better than later. Got it. Get on.
I think that reconnects to where I was going.
Now it's better than later. All right. Get off my back. Get on it. Show them no mercy!
Weird worm creatures. Okay, this is a dead end.
Does every creature have a death wish?
Finished. Now what do you want?
To harvest the little deep stalk bodies.
That about wraps it up.
Indeed, let's go back on the path we were intending to go.
A beast. Let's maul it. Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? I'll get on it. Now it's better than later.
Yes, he's dead.
Does every creature have a death wish?
Get off my back.
We must strike.
Oh, your chest over there.
Done now. Are you happy?
be making plenty of money.
Wary, there's danger.
All right. I'll get on it. Can I get you a ladder? You can get off my back. Got it. Can I get you a ladder? You can get off my back?
What a mess.
Done. Anything else?
Does every creature have a death wish?
So you can get off my back? Die already! Can I get you a ladder? So you can get off my back? You got it. All right. It's done.
Now we can talk. Hello, Lord Dace.
You pulled us from a tight spot, friend. You have my gratitude. I am Lord Anwar Dace. So how does an elf come to be down here, anyway?
You should these papers.
I don't understand. What could... These are the terms of a deal we made with Lord Harrimont, but... the charlatan. He's promised the exact same land to Helmy. Thank you for bringing this to my attention. I owe you twice now. My life and my house's fortune.
Partnership. What would you do to return that favor?
Yes, a favor for a favor. My family is very influential with some of the surface merchants. If you attend any of their stores, you'll find them quite obliging to any friend of the Daces. I must return now. My men need healing, and I want to look into this. You wish to travel with us?
No, I'm going to explore further.
Be careful, then. There are more dangerous things than deep stalkers down here.
Now, if there's some more... You want to pick up and explore. Yeah, I think that's all of your Duke and Tide. I think it's actually, I think that other area was a dead end, wasn't it? Yeah, I'm pretty sure the other area was a dead end. Let's double check again, but I'm just saying, yeah, you can't go any further that way. Yeah. I think that's where the bag was, wasn't it? Yep, it was where the bag was. Anyway, let's go back and speak to Balin. There's some stuff inside the castle I want to do anyway. I've gone too far. Oh no, I got downward. Okay. Get myself confused, but where exactly I am in the map. I just want to try an Easter egg I've never seen before. Now we go back to Orzammar. and hand in some of the stuff I don't think I'll need. Get myself to growing.
I'm only asking.
Ooh. Yeah, I'll get the upgraded Ranger. Anyway, let's go back and speak to Balin! Oh, Balin, where is our friend Lord Balin? Or Prince Balin?
Can you believe it? Ogren's barely even warrior caste anymore, and he just clomps in here like he's entitled.
Who are you?
I'm Loylanar Ivo, warrior, which is more than I can say for that useless sod.
Who was he?
Ogren's a drunken wretch. He comes up here 2-3 times a week, hounding people to lead some suicidal rescue mission after Branka. Gets quite violent about it. I'd be scared if they hadn't practically gelded him after he killed young Lord Mino.
What happened?
All Mino's son said was how unlikely it was that a bunch of Smiths would return safely from the deep roads. Which is true. Ancestors preserve us. That's what the warrior caste is for. But Ogren claimed it was an insult to a paragon. Next thing, they're in a duel to first blood to defend Branka's honor. Then Ogren starts screaming and runs him through.
Was it a duel to first blood?
It was a huge scandal. Ogren should have been executed, but he'd won honors in the deep roads. Instead, they stripped him of all weapons and forbid him from engaging in fights within city limits. If he breaks the decree, he'll be exiled.
Why does Ogren care so much about Branka?
She's still his wife, isn't she? Even if she took their entire house into the deep roads and abandoned him.
Branka was married to that drunk?
Well, before she was a paragon, she was just a smith. And Ogren was one of the best warriors of his generation.
Why did Branka go into the deep roads?
Chasing some old treasure. She was quite secretive. Outright rude, really. She said she never asked to found a house, that she didn't care about politics, and that we were too self-absorbed to defeat the Darkspawn. She actually threatened anyone who said they'd come after her.
How'd she become a paragon?
She invented a smokeless fuel that let the Smith caste increase their output by nearly 1/3. Deaths from the Black Lung also dropped. The Assembly said she had the favor of the ancestors and declared her a paragon. They moved Bronca, Ogren, and all their relatives to the noble caste and founded a new house in her name.
What you and Ogren arguing about?
It's been 2 years since Bronca left. No one has ever stayed in the deep roads that long and survived. The search teams who went out found nothing.
Excuse me, hello.
Ogren wants to keep risking lives searching.
Surely if we start complaining about me too.
If you see any guardsmen, tell them Ogren was at it again.
Okay, so I need to go to... Yeah, let's go return that tome.
News of the hour. Support Lord Balin at your peril. Evidence suggests Lord Balin considering widespread military draft.
Thank you for your service.
You have house stasis, thanks.
News of the hour. 2 more clans endorse Lord Balin as the new king. Change is inevitable, and it must come quickly.
Perfect. Now, King of the City is a very good item because +2 to all attributes. So the Harvest Ring, I think, could perfectly go with Alistair. I guess he can't wear the whole yeah. Oh, wait a minute, I might as well talk to, Warthog.
Lady Dace just came through the quarter on a tear. She's telling everyone who'll listen what a leech and a liar Harrimont is. Good job. So you were serious about wanting to help us. Are you ready to meet Balin now?
I'm ready, take me to him.
I warn you, be on your best behavior, and keep your weapons sheathed.
Alright, Warthog. That.
I am impressed, Warden. Not many outsiders so quickly grasp Orzammar's rather convoluted politics. I am Prince Balin. Fartag told me of your efforts against the usurper who tried to claim my father's throne.
I heard you're the one... But I heard you're the one king and didn't want ruling.
My father lost 2 sons when one turned against the other. He was mad with grief, and Harrimont did all he could to drive him over the edge. I was his only living child, and Harrimont barred me from him. I had to tell him goodbye by common messenger. Who's to say what my father said in his final hours, when the usurper Harrimont was the only one by his side?
Why would Harrimont think you couldn't rule?
Harrimont spent his life in the Assembly. He only knows how to lead through compromise and capitulation. That's not what Orzammar needs. The Darkspawn are massing for a blight. The land's topside have been torn apart. We need a strong leader now, someone who can stand up to the Assembly. Someone who will rule, not persuade.
So you want to stop the blight?
We both know that's all that matters. We need absolute unity to fight against the fulcrum of true evil.
Then you honor the agreement with the Wardens?
Absolutely. And sworn on the mail of my ancestors, as soon as Orzammar is united under my rule. Unfortunately, while this debate rages, I have no power to send the troops you need. You've seen for yourself, the city is a slaughterhouse. Criminals run lawless. I could never hold the throne if I allowed such chaos.
How can I help you take the throne?
You have struck a blow against Harrowmont already, and I thank you for that. But there is another faction in play here. Have you heard of a woman named Jarvia and the Carta of Criminals she runs?
I heard they're wiping the slate of your guardsmen.
They know Orzammar is divided now and has no time for them. It's made them bold. If I show the city I can eliminate such a threat, well, let's just say my position would be stronger.
What if I took them out for you?
If you can eliminate them, I promise as king, I will send as many troops as you need to fight the Darkspawn. Unfortunately, I have little information on Jarvia. Her base of power is in Dust Town, the lowest part of the city, and my men have few sources there. Maybe the castless will talk more freely with a stranger.
I can look for her right now.
And I will wait eagerly for your return.
Yeah, this is where, oh, can't think of the words. Yeah, this is basically when, like, the two parts of the dwarfs, become the same. Because, like, if I was to go do the proving for Hammond, I would have ended up the same way.
The prince appreciates your service.
Now I need to find out. There's basically like a weird. Need to find the phone room. Don't know what I'm doing. Vaguely.
Please be quiet. My patient needs a rest. Fools and their politics. The poison was probably imported as a king killer, and she got dosed by mistake. I've never seen anything this potent.
Can I help?
What, and I don't know. Maybe you've seen something like this on the surface. Maybe you've used something like it. If you can chase these things down, I'll thank you. But I won't get my hopes up. The stone will take her soon.
Ah, I need some. And I thought she had. Am I getting confused with? Excuse me. Am I getting confused with Morgan?
If I see another pigeon, I will kill it.
You can get off my back. I'll get on it. Got it. All right.
I thought I put the helmet back on, Alistair.
To a ladder, so you can get off my back. Now it's better than later. Got it. You're gonna regret this! That about wraps it up.
You're wise to support the rightful king.
Now looking for the throne room. Yep, there it is. Before I go too far, I'm going to explore this other area.
Is it time to
Someone get the ball. It sure won't be me. All right. Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? I'll get on it. Got it.
What's going on? By the ancestors. Good on you, Warden.
Done. Anything else?
I've watched a lot of humans in my time. It should be aware that I've decided that it is not much like any of them.
That's because I'm not human?
Oh, it's not just that. Well, I'm sure that's part of it, but it's not only that. Surely it must come from some superior lineage, yes? Some breed of flesh creature that has decided to elevate its genetic stock above its natural shortcomings?
I'm sure we aliens was just better that way.
Then that must be it. The humans have always spoken about elves being inferior, but obviously this is their own stupidity talking. I would appreciate if it didn't spread around that I said anything. Humans might start to get the wrong idea. They might start thinking their race is not completely hopeless.
Yeah, I'll keep it to myself.
Now, let us crush something into a fine paste before it starts to think I've gone all soft. Perish the thought.
Think so. Shit.
Now's better than later. All right.
Stop it.
On your guard, Race!
Here's your ballista. Yes, screw you. You ass. And here's the friend. Anyway. Let's do this puzzle, shall we? So first. Oh. Nope. Advanced. Hold position. Me. Or Darian. Hold position. No! You. Hold position. Me.
Yes?
Say the word.
I like big things. Dragons are big.
I bet you guys thinking, I've never seen that Easter egg before. Now you have, and got a new sword, ageless. Not bad sword actually. I might give that to Doodle. So there's a dragon hiding in Orzammar, and I've never done that before at all during a playthrough. Very fascinating indeed, very fascinating. Did I hand in the tome? No, I didn't return the tome. I'll quickly go do it now.
I see enemies in there.
Corrupted the warden. End this for Harrowman.
Get off my back. Let's grab some glory. The ladder, so you can get off my back. All right.
It will hurt.
Found it. Warden, you have my gratitude.
All be aware that the Grey Wardens have aligned with Lord Balin. Grey Wardens endorse anarchy in Orzammar. Support Lord Harrowman and his...
Oh, shut up. I'm pretty sure I've maxed out Morgan's and for me. I'm gonna quickly double check if I have. Well, I think I'm going to go back here anyway. I go back to Dust Town. Let's take the shops.
We are the warden has joined with Balin. We can't allow it.
You can get off my back. All right. Now it's better. So you can get off my back. All right. You can get off my back.
Like to buy something, I hope. I want...
Nah, so ageless. Yes, battle dress of the provocateur is better. I think the other guy's got the FX concealer agent I need. I can't remember. Hey, sleepy boy. So we'll check that on Mars Emporium. Maybe they'll have some concealer agent.
What are you looking for? We got nothing to buy for the likes of you. Or maybe you wanted to sell.
It doesn't look like a store.
Well, our business is kind of covert, if you know what I mean. It's illegal in Orzammar for you to engage in protected trade, but they look the other way if I share things with my friends. For money.
What do you know about Jarvia?
Enough to know she don't fancy strangers asking questions.
Why is everyone so scared of Jarvia?
Her base goes everywhere in Orzammar. You cross her or even talk bad, your bones end up in the lava.
What kind of stores?
Well, our business is kind of covert, if you know what I mean. It's illegal in Orzammar for you to engage in protected... The best way to find it is stand on any street corner in Orzammar and insult Jarvia's mother. You'll wind up there quick enough, and have a real long time to get to know the place.
Would you know more about it?
Could be, if 30 silver came my way, I might know a bit.
It's 20, if you talk from the rest, you get more.
Fine. Only Jarvia's men know all the entrances to her base. But I tell you, I've watched them. They go up to what look like bare walls, and poof, gone. Like there's a secret door. There's one just across the way. Watch long enough, and you'll see. Now you owe me 30 silver.
Well, here you go.
Pleasure doing. Now you want to buy something? Or are we...
Just here it is. No. What agent was it? Are these more toxin? I wasn't concentrate, was it? Nah, don't you? What's content?
You're back.
Yes? Why's someone like you hanging about Dusttown so much?
You talked to Linda?
You're back. I thought you weren't coming. What did he say?
Your father wants you both to come back home.
I don't believe he said that. I've never heard him refer to my son as anything but trash. He calls him it. But maybe Mother convinced him. Or you did. Oh, my friend. I cannot thank you enough. If this were a story, my son would grow to manhood and pledge himself as a knight in your service. When he grows up, I will send him to you. I promise.
Done now. Are you happy? That about wraps it up.
Well, look at that. It's not often old Nadezhda sees a fine-dressed stranger here in Dusttown. Help a poor cripple.
Or you give me an exchange.
What are you looking for?
Everybody, Carter.
Know it? I lived it, my friend. And let me tell you, it's worse now than in my day. Jarvia took over the Carta not more than a year ago, And already she's got every duster with both legs bearing swords for her.
Where can I find her?
Won't be easy. She's gotten real careful since Barat died. Real paranoid. She's got Carta members all carrying these fingerbone tokens. She scratches some mark into them so she'll know they came from her. There's doors to her base all over the city, but only one is ever open at a time. And if you show up without a token, you'd never know it was there.
Where if I want these tokens?
Can't help you there, Sal Rocca. The Carta members keep them real tight. But that's worth something, right? Maybe just a little.
So here's 5 for the road.
I'll think of you when I go to bed with a full stomach.
Spare a coin? 2 bits for the needy?
That's what
What are you trying to do? Kill me?
Well, look what we have here.
Jarvia said you were looking for trouble. Congratulations. You found it.
Something binds them all. Come here. You have no skill, only desperation.
Don't kill me! Sonny ancestors! What do they teach you on the surface? You fight like a bleeding archdemon. Sweet bloody stone, look at them all.
Tell me where your base is.
The base is below the city. You can get to it through the wall of the 3rd house on this row. Put this token through the slot, and it'll open. Well, will you let me go now?
No, now you'll die like Joe's Luckies.
All right. Now it's better than later. Gotcha. You're gonna regret this!
Oh, I only got health out of it? Oh well. Let's go take down the leader of the Carta. Oh, pins and noose in the foot.
What's the password?
Ben Wolfer?
Looks like we have a martyr, boys.
All right, come on, Dad. Die already!
Finally, get to the good part.
All right. I'll get on it. Can I get to a ladder? Get off my back? All right. I'll get on it. I see a trap. Now it's better than later. Can I get you a ladder? So you can get off my back? Now it's better than later. I'll get on it. Got it. Take that. All right. I'm sorry, am I too quick for you? Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? Let's see what you're made of! It is done.
Damastas Codex. But this starts a new quest. Let's go see if we can get what's inside Damastas.
Don't look now, but more enemies are ahead.
Get on it. Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? Now's better than later. I'll get on it.
This is our path of destruction. Let's crush them all quickly, shall we?
Sounds better than later. All right.
Now you go. Why do you
Run while you still can! Got it. On your guard, Rich! The ladder, you can get off my back? Now it's better than later. All right. Got it.
Don't see Alistair fight him on his own, even though I think Alistair could. Yeah, as I thought, Alistair could easily handle him on his own, but still, it doesn't feel right
Finished.
to leave one of
Now
them
what do you
behind.
want? That about wraps it up.
Wait.
If I see another pigeon, I will kill it.
Now it's better than later. All right. Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? Got it. Done. Anything else?
Okay, you want silver. Basically, you got to pick the least valuable item. The other ones you get hurt, and I can't bother to deal with that noise.
I'll get on it. All right. Run while you still can! Got it. Get on it. So you can get off my back? You have no skill, only desperation. Got it. All right. This'll be fun! It's a good day to die!
Oh, this is the... I'm going the right way, aren't I? Right. I'm gonna go the right way. I was picking up a couple things because it will help me in the long run. Yeah, let's just go in the right way. Want to go the wrong way.
Something is coming. Now's better than later. Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? Got it. All right. I'll get on it. Got it. I see a trap. All right. Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? Now, better than later. All right. Got it. Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Immediately.
Wow, everyone needs to level up.
It is done. I see a trap.
Yeah, that was really quick. You probably didn't see what I even were.
I see a trap.
Let's crush them all quickly, shall we?
Got it. Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? Now it's better than later. All right. Got it. I'll get on it.
Let me out. I see you bear no love for Jarvia. Please, help me. Please, stranger. Let me out. I see you bear no love for Jarvia.
Done now.
Please,
Are you happy?
help me. Thank you. We've been down here. It's been so long. My friend didn't make it. Just stopped eating one day, all for a stupid bet.
So we let one prisoner out.
I see enemies ahead. Got it. Now it's better than later. Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? All right. Got it. Now it's better than later.
What did I tell you?
I see a trap. I see a trap. I see a trap. Can I get you a ladder? Get off my back? Now it's better than later. All right. Get on it. Got it. Can I get you a ladder? Get off my back? Get on it. Now it's better than later.
Watch out!
All right. I'll get on it. Now it's better than later. Got it.
Path of destruction.
Remember, you got to pick up. Is that? And it's like someone's stash. You got to pick up the least valuable. You can pick up the others for money, but it's not really worth it. And you get really badly hurt. Hey. Oh. Open the door. That's one I always get confused with. Yeah, garnet's the least valuable.
Done. Anything else?
I'll double check them very quickly. $15. Poison. What do I have? Yes, I got the toxic. So I need it. 15 offensive, 4 more.
That about wraps it up.
And the spiders have not dropped it. Bugs. I think that leads to Jarvia.
Something is coming. I'll get on it. Got it. All right. Now, I'll get on it. Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? Let's see what you're made of! Now it's better than later. Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? All right.
I'm using the animals to not attack. Once. Oh, like I'm gonna get not gonna look a gift horse in the mouth. Bear. Thank you. Bear the big bum.
Finished. Now what do you want?
Oh, thank God I'm going to a shop soon. It's like, oh, we're getting a bit full. I said. It's the shops. Sell them all. All good. And we should more toxin extract. Yep. And I thought I'd save him because behind this door is...
So Balin finally realized his throne means nothing if he can't hold it, yet he still doesn't bother to send his own men. Well, you picked the wrong side, stranger. It doesn't matter who's king, as long as there's a queen.
You're awfully cocky for someone whose entire Carter is dead.
You'll pay for their deaths 100 times over. Kill them! But leave the mouthy one alive. I have plans for him.
I see enemies in there. I'll get on it.
I'm going to wear your pretty teeth around my wrist! Jarvia commands you!
Now's better than later. Got it. Can I get you a ladder? You can get on my back? I'll get on it.
I'm going to wear your pretty teeth around my wrist!
Now's better than later. All right.
To me, I need help!
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Ding dong. He's dead. Who's dead? The bitch is dead. Ding dong, the evil bitch is dead.
It is done. That about wraps. Sit up.
And how many love? 12. And how many love letters do we have? There's one more missing.
Finished. Now what do you want?
What trap? Hello?
Ah! By all the beards of my ancestors! How did you... Where did you come from? You made a hole in my wall!
That hole leads to the Carter's hideout.
It does? Oh, sod it. If people find out about this, my business will be ruined. They'll think I have something to do with Jarvia.
Don't worry about it, Jarvia's dead.
How? Did you... You did, didn't you? You killed her, and then you climbed out of there into my shop. Oh, just leave me alone. I don't want anything to do with this. And if anyone comes asking, I'm gonna tell them you did it.
Yes, please.
You again. Here to buy something, or were you just thinking of wrecking another part of my shop?
I bought some stuff.
Aye, for 100 generi. But, I'm guessing by your face, you're not a smith yourself. That she was. The best to walk these tunnels since Carradine himself.
So I forgot to read that one.
Threw it away, chasing
Barker.
old dreams, though.
Who's Carradine?
The best smith who ever lived, bar none. He gave us the secret of forging golems that could walk, talk, and defend our borders. When we had
Icky boy.
no dwarf had to risk himself against the Darkspawn. It was a golden age for the smith caste. His work was lost centuries ago when his tide fell to the Darkspawn. No one even knows where it is anymore.
What do you mean Barker for
Didn't
all?
last 6 months as a noble before she set into the deep.
Excuse me, I'm so sorry, guys. I'm
Now
disgusting.
she's dead in the tunnels. All that brilliance wasted.
Do you know anything happens with the king?
I stay out of politics. It's not good for a smith to get the attention of those who grant vendors licenses. Lord Harriman's a fair man. My father did business with, but the Idukans have served us well.
I'm gonna sell like the traps and the slabs and stuff because I don't really use them. All the bombs. I don't really use bombs. That's Thingy's father, isn't it? God, he must hate me because I sent his daughter away. But then again, his daughter's got a great destiny behind her. And who knows, maybe someone in our party has a connection to somebody else in the future as well. I've not decided what race I'm going to be doing when I do Inquisition. Huh? There's be a shop here. That's odd. Try that again. There he is.
Ancestors, bless you for saving my poor store. I don't know how to express my gratitude.
So let me look around your store.
I'm showing you the lowest prices I can afford, I assure you.
I see. I would have bought that, but unfortunately, the game's glitched, so they're not really worth that much anymore. Sadly, I'm disappointed about that. I see. They don't give the proper boost to sale. Like they're benefit items for sale, but sales like, Their sales like, oh wow, I like these. Yeah, unfortunately, sales glitched that way. Yeah.
News of the hour. Lord Balin proven to be working with surfacers. Dedication to dwarven values questioned.
Shut up. Just want to double check there's no dirt in here. No, I don't think there is. Anyway, let's go back to Wartag. One more lot of dirt, but I don't know where it is. Alright, let's go.
Lord Harrowmont, furious at the Grey Warden's interference, claims no one can stop his plans to strip Orzammar's defenses. Say Insider.
Prince appreciates your service.
Your Highness?
Well, you've simply outdone yourself. They're talking all over the city about how someone finally went through Dusttown and slaughtered the Carta like genlocks.
They deserve to die for their crimes.
Everyone in Orzammar agrees. You have done the city a great service. I promise as soon as I take the throne, I will send the troops you need.
When will that be? The dogs will wait for politics.
Unfortunately, I cannot say when. While many Deshers appreciate my ending Jarvia's threat, Harriman still holds great loyalty. We need something more dramatic to shift the balance.
What are you getting at?
What do you know of the Paragon Branca?
She just fell into the deep roads?
She is the only Paragon in 4 generations, and she turned her back on her responsibilities. A Paragon is like an ancestor born in this time. If she returned, her vote would outweigh the entire assembly. Anyone with her support could take the throne unchallenged.
Do you think she should put you as king?
I was hoping you could use your legendary charm to persuade her that the rightful king should take the throne. However, if the deep roads have addled her wits, it might be best she not return before the kingship is decided.
Are you trying to kill her?
I would never say that. She is a paragon. It is my duty to protect her. On the other hand, we must respect her decisions. Should she prefer to stay in the deep roads rather than help her rightful king take the throne, we must assist her by any means necessary.
What is Branca like?
I did not know her personally. 2 years ago, I was still considered a child, not one to consort with Orzammar's finest. From what I hear, her intellect was unrivaled, but the social graces were beneath the notice of one so gifted.
Oh my, you think
She had an entire house with her, dedicated to her protection. With the number of ruins still intact, they could last for a long time. And Harriman is looking as well. It's too risky to assume she's dead, only to have him take credit for finding her.
Oh, will you find her? Oh, we'll find her for you.
And we will both go down in history as a Paragon's saviors. So far, my men have traced Branca to Caridin's Cross, an ancient crossroad lost to the Darkspawn 4 centuries ago. Her trail ends there. Perhaps with your warden's expertise, you can find what my men could not.
Where's Caridin's Cross?
You must enter the deep roads through the mines. To protect the city, that's the only path we leave open. Caridin's Cross lies many miles deep into the tunnels. It was once a main thoroughfare, but before Branca, no one had stepped foot there in generations.
I'll leave right now to find her.
You have my thanks. Seek her in Caridin's Cross. I will try to delay the vote until you return.
See you, Balin.
The Prince appreciates your service.
I'm going to do a couple of things, but I think we're going to be ending things off today, but I'll do some things off stream to kind of like prep. Because I think it's time we can start adding some more stuff. Oh yeah, there was a level up earlier before, so I might be able to get Alistair partly in his full get-up. So Alistair.
News of the hour. Grey Wardens approve of Lord Balin's plan to deal with this. News of the hour. Lord Balin, unable to win own battle, relies on Grey
Yeah, I know some of these videos have been a bit shorter lately, but and I have had quite some long ones recently. And plus, there's someone I want to get raided. Win kill Cogwin? Cogwin? Yeah, tongue tied. Win, you impressed me. Well done. Anyway. Let's double test them very quickly. I definitely wanna. No, I'm basically looking for this, but quickly double see if anyone needs leveling up. Double check there where else he's talking to.
It speaks.
I've got a question for you.
It doesn't have...
Move on. Spare anything to say?
What is your wish, Kadan?
A question for you.
I am hardly surprised.
Never mind.
Very well.
Speak
then.
Never mind.
Then I suggest we move on.
Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot to talk to the lieutenant since we
On your order, Grey Warden.
Anything you need?
The Jarl was generous, but rushed. Certain areas could see improvement. We're a mercenary force, Warden. Much of our equipment is self-financed. Were you to commit additional funds, we'd upgrade as we saw the need.
What we do also, we're handing custom materials for Dallas, deep mushrooms, coins. Nah, I can't afford fair coins at the moment.
Even the Templars will be impressed by the powers you will command.
She's a lucky girl, Morgan.
How's she lucky?
She caught your eye. Though looking at her, it is not difficult to see why.
She is very beautiful.
Well, I want you to know I am happy for you. You've seen and touched Andraste's ashes. They are the holiest thing on this earth, the remains of the Maker's chosen.
It was quite remarkable,
I
yes.
do not know if I am worthy to look upon her.
Andraste fought for everyone. She belongs to us all.
Yes, of course, but it still is something to be in awe of. I know that look. You have something on your mind, don't you?
What are you talking?
Of course.
Are you feeling better? Happened to Marceline?
Yes, a little better. Time heals all wounds, so they say. Scars remain, but they are just colors in the painting that is my life, no?
They add to the complexity and beauty of the piece.
Yes, that is what I'm saying. I wish things had happened differently, but knowing her and knowing me, I don't think it could have. We had good times, though, and I look back on those fondly. Whatever happened after will never change the truth of the past.
Special to she, wasn't she?
Yes, once, a long time ago. She was a worldly woman and there was so much she knew and was willing to share with me. I would have done anything for her once.
She did deserve you.
She used to be different. Happier, I think. She loved music and had a weakness for sugary cakes. Maybe she was always lying about who she was. Or maybe she changed over the years.
Everybody changed. Everyone changes, unfortunately.
That's what they say. And the rest of us just have to move on. And I think I have. You are how she used to be years ago. A joy to be around, a constant companion, and a listening ear in times of need.
That will not change if I can help it.
Yes, I know that. I don't think you would ever do what she did to me. I have never regretted leaving Orlais. I do not regret any of the pain, the anger, the loneliness, because it brought me to you. And I love you. It's so wonderful to say that to someone again. But people are starting to look at me strangely. We will speak of this again, I promise.
Yeah, you told me you loved me. Like, what the heck?
I enjoy the nights at camp. The night always seems more peaceful to me. Safer.
I know what you mean.
I feel the night grants us a reprieve from the troubles of the day. Silly, isn't it? The darkspawn never sleep, and they lurk in the shadows.
We were ambushed once. We'll talk to each other now and
I
then,
enjoy
though.
those nights when we stand guard together, talking to pass the time in those small hours. Well, I talk and you listen mostly. Sometimes I succumb and fall asleep and wake to find you still watchful. And I know you're watching out for me.
That's what friends do. Look out for each other.
What I'm trying to say is that I trust you. I'm comfortable around you. I know you'll be there when I need you. You are our leader. I'm your friend,
Whoa! Slow your
sometimes
fucking...
I think that maybe we could be more than that. Maker, look at me stumbling over my words like an ill-educated peasant girl. Some bard I am.
See my inner my inner Dragon Age game, like Liliana's like my true love. She's the one I love the most, but this playthrough is not a Liliana romance, and I feel so bad I'm going to turn her down. Like, yes, but don't do it before you embarrass yourself further.
I guess I'll just go then.
I'm sorry, Liliana.
I know that look. You have something on your mind.
Me?
Of course.
What do you do when this is all over?
I have not given this a lot of thought. What will I do? We've traveled far and wide. Does it need to end?
I'd see the world too.
There's so much out there. Adventures to be had and stories to be told. I want to be part of it all. I might need some company. And you're not too irritating. You're welcome to come along if you like.
When you put it that way, how can I say no?
Settle then. You and I wandering the world, seeking our fortunes. I can't wait. I know that look. You, of course.
I'm sure I had to end it.
Don't apologize. It is something you felt you needed to do. I cannot question that. And life goes on, yes? I will be all right. Come, let's move on. I know that look. Of course.
I already had that talk to that stuff about.
What's on your mind? I will answer to...
Feel bad. But, see, Darian doesn't love Liliana. He loves... Morgan! That's nothing personal.
We're in camp, so 'tis a... Ah, such a romantic, I see.
Anyway, let's move on to the next bit. Let's get the stuff going. Let's see if the stuff's leveled up ready for... Actually, no, before we go, maybe I'll give the battle dress... No, I'm wearing the thingies at the moment, aren't I? Yeah, I am. Never mind.
Yes.
Indeed.
Indeed.
Hello, Lurker. We're just picking up some bits before we get ready to move on to the next part of the Orzammar, which is the underground, which we'll be doing on Friday. I did level up Liliana. I feel so bad. I don't like to give Liliana that because oh, come on. Do I take these out yet, really? There's quite a lot in my pack. I was hoping they'd be leveled up.
Warden.
I'm going to pick up some stuff that's That's free.
You and your friends are form...
They're all looking through here because I'm pretty sure there's nothing here that yes, here. So what we want is beard flask and scented soap.
Yes.
Indeed.
See, I'm curious now. I wonder if I can somehow so I'm gonna try revisiting and see if I can get the thing I need back to the max, but before we do, I'll just try to see one more. Ooh! I don't know if I got. I'll see how much the helmet is.
Warden.
They're physical, aren't they? Sven. See, Sven now looks like a Grey Warden. I'm gonna try one more time. See if I can get.
Indeed.
Come on. So I must be born here doing this back and forth trying to get the armor maxed. But at least now I finally have it maxed. Alistair! Especially has all the King Kalen armor, so let's go! Back to Orzammar! We're making our way. How rude! Do you mind interrupting? Oh, I'll go sell some stuff to you, I'll take, and I'll let you off.
Yeah, fine weapon and all.
I think the blood bladder might be better. Oh, I never even meant to take a drop on it. Oh, so he's one more level up. As long as I don't accidentally sell the stuff, then we're all good. Let's get ready to leave. Let's see if we can find Orzammar Tig. Can I bring the Morgan with me because actually that's all the film I should see you try. Nuggy, nug. I still feel very, very weird to to be not with Liliana. I say in the fanfic Water Walker, he is with Liliana. Like, even though it's a story like shit in the past, but he will end up getting with Liliana. Now let's see.
Yes? Why is someone like, don't fall?
I have heard much about the halls of the Dwarven Kings, but the stories do it no justice. It is so strange, harsh, yet beautiful.
Yes, it's very grand.
And have you seen those tiny pig-like burrowing animals? They are adorable. I wish I could have one as a pet. But they must be hard to catch and... Oh, just ignore me. I'm so silly sometimes. Let's just go.
That's what I was waiting for. Hello?
Yes? Why is someone
Do
like
you
you
remember the
hanging
small
about
rodents
Dust
down
Town so
here?
much? Nugs? Yes. They don't got much meat on them, but down here you can't be picky. Better than nothing.
I want to get one of those.
Nuggets. Lots of people sell them here in Dust Town.
Now I want a live nug.
What for? You going to cook them up yourself?
My friend would like one as a pet.
Yeah, I can find a nug for you. Could even get one from outside the city. Those ones in the deeps don't eat as much garbage. I don't know what they eat, but they always seem healthier, you know? Shiny coats, bright eyes. How much you giving me?
How much do you want?
Don't know. Depends on how big a one I catch. Give me some time. I'll hunt him down for you.
If you wish to leave and come back and then you if you come back. I'll try going through the even through the door and come back.
I got him. He's all squirmy, but he's a big fella.
How much you want for him?
No, no. I'll take anything you can give. He's a fat one, though. Worth a bit.
How about 5 silver?
Thank you. Thank you.
I'll wait to give that to Liliana when we're back in camp. But Liliana's got a pet character. Shh. Especially after we've broken her heart, poor girl. But anyway. Let's get in.
There you are. I thought I'd spoken to a Grey Warden, but for some reason I chalked it up to the drink. I know you're down here to look for Branka, and I need to ask a favor.
You're open, right?
You remembered. I'm sodding touched. Maybe now that His Highness thinks my Branka can be rescued, you don't think I'm quite so crazy, huh? But they haven't found Branka herself, and that means whatever they've got, it's not enough if you don't know what she was looking for. If we pool our knowledge, we stand a chance of finding Branka. Otherwise, good sodding luck.
So that we have a deal.
You should know that Branka was looking for the Anvil of the Void, the secret to building golems, which was lost centuries ago. The smith Caradon built it, and with it, Orzammar had 100 years of peace, while it was protected by the golems forged on the anvil. As far as anyone knows, the anvil was built in the old Orton Tig. Branka planned to start looking there, if she could ever find it. All she knew was that it was past Caradon's cross. No one's seen that Tig for 500 years.
Bailey gave me a map. I can get to Caradon's cross.
If we're going, let's get moving. Branka's not gonna sodding find herself.
Hey, darling. Anyway, let's Alexa, stop! So you want Ogren?
Yes.
Jail?
Yes.
And Ben. And with that, we're going to be ending off today's episode. Thank you very much, everyone, for tuning in. I hope you guys have enjoyed. I know it's been a bit of a quiet one today, but I don't really mind that so much. I'm still enjoying Twitch. I'm not worried about views and stuff, blah blah blah. Actually, and I've got all my backups on my YouTube. Hopefully, will let me put a link in my own chat. Ignore the name; it's an old name, but yeah, that's to take me to my YouTube. And also, it's time for a raid, and there's only one person I can think of who could deserve a raid, and that is someone who's also playing Dragon Age. So let's go and see our friend Unified Walker. He is currently doing Dragon Age, and I think he's now on to the last few bits. But anyway, see you on Friday as we travel through more of the deep roads. Anyway, see you guys next time. Oh, before we go, please give us a follow and subscribe if you can. Also, if you're on YouTube, give the video a thumbs up and a subscription and ring the bell. And tell everyone to say goodbye too. So I say goodbye.